today I'm going to continue my line dancing exploration and going over the questions that a lot of my friends and acquaintances ask me about line dance.
Is it infinite amount of line dances, or is there an amount that you learn and go to the bar and just feel comfortable with? Do you dance the same dance to different songs? How do you remember all of the dances? How do you know which dance is gonna be danced?
And so on. So I will try to target some of those questions today, and the rest will be in my next video. Hey all, and welcome back to my channel where I cover all things around line dancing. And again, why I say around is because I'm not necessarily teaching you how to line dance just yet, but I'm answering those questions that you might have asked or you might have wondered around, whether you are into line dancing in general or just keeping yourself educated and listening to my rambling while you're doing something else. Let's keep exploring what line dancing is all about. So as I mentioned previously, I've been line dancing for about 3 years. I've been to different states and different bars, workshops, met with different choreographers and different instructors. So I have a little bit of experience in that area, and my goal is to try to break it down to you. So maybe you get interested in line dancing, or maybe you will have a better explanation at your fingertips to explain it to someone who is interested in line dancing in general. Let's head down to the first question that I want to cover today. Is there an infinite amount of dances? And in theory, yes, absolutely yes. If you look at Copper Knob, there are thousands and thousands of recorded line dances out there. And I'm pretty sure there are just as many of those that have not been recorded that are danced in different countries, different states, or even locally at different bars. For example, the bar I go to has a local line dance that doesn't really have an original step sheet for. It's pretty complex. It is probably intermediate or advanced line dance because it has A, B, and C parts in addition to the main sequence. It was impossible to find the step sheet. Not to mention that I cannot read the step sheet. But also, I love learning from YouTube or other videos. At that time, there was only one video recorded by a local dancer, and it was very difficult for me to follow. Still, I put myself in front of the TV and try to learn the dance to the best of my abilities. So this is the only video that was recorded at a time.
I know this dance by the name You Win My Love by Shania Twain.
As I Googled information for this specific video, I noticed there are a few other videos for this specific dance, but also there is not an official step sheet that's been produced by the choreographer. So all of those step sheets that you may find for this dance being put together by instructors or other people who learned this dance just by watching. So the point of this is that there are thousands and thousands of line dances, many different variations. So yes, there is essentially an infinite amount of line dances out there. And with having so many line dances being choreographed and recorded, it can be absolutely overwhelming for the beginner to start. And you may feel so confused about where do I go? How do I learn? So I always go back to the basics. First thing first is to find yourself a line dancing home. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, please refer back to my other videos where I talk about how to start learning line dance and how to find your line dancing home and why it's important. But bottom line here is that if you do have your line dancing home already, then your area may have slightly different selection of line dances, or even your bar may have slightly different selection of line dances than another bar on the same street or a bar in a different state. So with that being said, you probably would need to watch a little bit and attend a few social dances, open dances, to actually learn what dances are popular in your area and what's being danced. If you do not have a line dancing home, then you would have to take a chance on learning something that is not wildly popular or used as much anywhere, really. Even if you are feeling absolutely confused, there are line dances that are gonna be danced pretty much the same way everywhere. Think about times you went to the wedding. If this is the wedding where people do dance, most likely you have dance wobble or Cupid shuffle, because those are dances that are popular outside of line dancing. I've seen it being danced anywhere and everywhere on a cruise as well. There are so many dances that have only really one widely accepted choreography. And one of those dances would be Redneck Angel. I've seen it being danced to different songs. And of course, everyone knows the favorite Ed Sheeran Shivers dance. It is danced exactly the same anywhere I go to that specific song, with maybe minor variations, but the baseline choreography is essentially the same. Another dances that may be a little bit more complex or made a little bit more challenging, like Chill Factor, will also be danced as the same routine and the same way in most of the places. That's exciting because those dances, those widely popular dances and widely accepted routines, you can learn from the start, and you can actually go to the bar and request it if you are new in the area. Chances are it's going to be played, and everyone, local people, will also know the same choreography you do. So here you go. This is another snippet for you into line dancing. Thanks for watching again. Keep dancing and living your life to the fullest.